Alright, this is one of my favorite videos. I'm not sure how to do the video part, but I'm going to try to let everyone hear the audio part of it. It's about the near-death experience, and with all the distractions of the swine flu and all the other distractions that human beings are caught up with these days, I would like to sort of air this one.
With millions of people in one material world. We can see, hear, feel, hate, or love each other. In the hereafter, not everyone lives in the same world. The hereafter consists of a number of separate spiritual worlds, which we can call spheres. A sphere reflects the life of feeling and consciousness of its inhabitants. Everyone lives within the same sphere and possesses the same degree of spiritual love. When people arrive on the other side after dying, most of them still think in an earthly way. The first thing they have to learn is spiritual thinking. In the spirit, people can move with the power of thought. The spiritual body is rarefied and listens to the will, at least if they can direct that will at one point, if they can concentrate. However, the control of their thoughts is not easy. Many people's thoughts are just scattered. They flutter like butterflies in all directions. Or they think exactly about what they do not want. However, in the spiritual world, what they are thinking about happens immediately. So, they must first learn to be careful with their feelings and their thoughts. They can also continue with the arts and sciences, which they developed on Earth. After all, inside, they have not changed in any way. Children who died young on Earth live in the child spheres. They grow up here without earthly restrictions or illnesses. The only thing they have to learn is how they can grow spiritually. The mothers who look after them explain the foundations of the spiritual life to them. In this way, a number of them achieve adult spiritual consciousness within a short time. Sometimes spiritual children are brought to the earth, where they can play with earthly children. During this playtime, the earthly child experiences that it does not yet possess the spiritual rarity of his heavenly playfellow. Sooner or later, tens of thousands of people have had a near-death experience. This major experience changed their view of life and death. They say that as a result of this, they received an insight into what is important in their lives. Many of them express this as unconditional love, the realization that it is really important to give love and attention to their fellow human beings and all the life to which they are connected. Because they have experienced that death does not actually exist, they start to live differently. They consider money, career, and social standing less important. Many people consider the experience as a blessing, a second chance to make something of their lives. They have experienced that the earthly physical life is only temporary and that the spiritual life outlives death. Many Many people relive their whole life in a flash, whereby they clearly feel when they have given love, but also which opportunities they let go. They fly through a dark tunnel with a clear, non-glare light at the end. They disembody and notice that their thoughts just continue. Their perception, consciousness, and feelings remain the same. When they see their recumbent material body, they realize for the first time that they are dead to the earth. They remain connected to their material body by means of a fluid cord. As long as that connection between spirit and body has not been broken, they can still return to their earthly body, if their heart begins to beat again. If this cord is broken, they can no longer return. Then resuscitation has no chance of succeeding. The disembodied person experiences that his spiritual body cannot be seen or felt by the earthly people. However, he himself does not feel any different than on earth. His spiritual body looks like his material body, with the difference that he no longer feels any pain now. Because of this, he can think and perceive clearly. Some people see a world of incredible beauty. They speak of beautiful landscapes, flowers, and magnificent colors. They hear heavenly music, more beautiful than ever heard on earth. All of this is in sharp contrast to the material world, where their life is being fought for. Sometimes they see deceased family members and acquaintances in the spiritual world. But then they are shown a border which they cannot pass. They feel that it's not yet their time, that they still have a task on earth. They now know that when they have left the earth, their loved ones will collect them. When the fluid cord draws them back into their material body, they often find this difficult, because they feel the pain of the heart attack again, or the pain of the serious illness. Their first reaction is that they are not usually pleased they have to come back. It was so calm and peaceful in that other world. Within a few minutes, their feelings about life and death have changed completely. Their loved ones on earth often no longer recognize them. When they saw their life flashing past, they experienced that every action, every deed, and also every thought has an influence on their environment and on themselves. Because of this, they feel unconditional love for other people and for life.